I can only make one if somebody gives a color suggestion. Those are expensive, by the way. By the way, that is not my actual address or name. Pink and purple was already suggested, by the way, so at least for this one. Hang on. Sorry. I'm about to do green and blue. I was trying to tie it, okay? I can't like do two things at once, honestly. No, honestly. Hello, Camel Adventures. Welcome. Oh god. Sure. Honestly, at this point, it's just this dumb number. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like you keep hearing the same number over and over again. Thank God it's starting to die. That's all I'm gonna say. And yes, it is technically starting to die. Like nobody cares. Like, dude, nobody really cares, to be honest. What do you mean by a modern? I don't know what that means. If there's some crazy stuff on TikTok, I don't use TikTok, so just saying. I don't make random people into a mod, just to be completely honest. Um Oh, that's funny right there. That's honestly kind of funny. I don't make random people into mods. Just to be honest, and honestly, I do pretty well on my own since I just do video live streams. It's a lot easier to like manage the chat, especially since not a lot of people join most of the time. It's usually not many that join the live streams. It's just like a short amount. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've never used. I never really played Dandy's World, and to answer your question, Camo Adventures, I don't make random people into mods. So just saying. I don't know you in real life, so I wouldn't make you into a mod anyways. And most YouTubers, they only make you a mod if they know you in real life, or they've probably been friends with you on the internet for a long time. Um, what is the next color scheme I should do? Cause so far we got green and we got green and blue, and then we got pink and purple. So like whatever the next color scheme should be, it could be any color scheme. Um, I don't know what those colors are, to be honest. I don't really look at the pride flags that much to actually remember what the colors are. Like, if you're gonna give a color scheme suggestion, it's just better to give, like, colors than, like, say, like, a certain flag or something. So. Oh, yeah, pink, yellow, and blue, I can do that. I feel like I've already done that color scheme, maybe? I don't think so. Have I? No, I did pink, yellow, and orange. I didn't do that color scheme. Silly me. Hang on. Sorry, I have to put my phone down a lot. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, just use no, because those things are expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, uh, I'm not really interested in showing my face. This way is actually a lot better. Just to be completely honest. So I'm just gonna kind of move that around. Uh, yeah. Sorry. Moving the beads around. I do this a lot during live streams because obviously you can't just go, oh yeah, beads. I mean, yeah, you can't just. You need two hands to tie, and it's just, yeah. Fair enough. There's somebody else that did that a lot, honestly. That usually comes to live streams, but they don't always do. Just to be honest. Um, I'm gonna be completely honest. Blue and purple. Just to be completely honest. Um, yeah, I do agree. Kind of reminds me of like is it this Gallic theme kind of thing. Just me personally. Oh god, I almost put a green bead on. That would have been silly. What would have been silly. Um, now we're gonna do pink. Oh yeah, fair enough. I'm surprised you didn't suggest a green color scheme, but that's fair. Then again, this live stream won't be ending anytime soon, so that's pretty fair, to be honest. Uh, then again, I haven't done the cool colors yet, which are kind of the same colors. Most people's favorite colors are actually from the cool colors, so which is fair. But honestly, I feel like it's not really safe anymore to be like a Roblox YouTuber. But then I think all that ended with everybody getting swatted and stuff. I think that ended, but it's just crazy because they actually sent the freaking FBI to somebody's house. Um they actually did. They sent the FBI to a YouTuber's house a while back, and I was like, bro, why do we got the FBI? Because that's basically what a SWAT team is basically equivalent to, like, the FBI, and I'm just like, okay, then what exactly then Creekcraft do to have a whole SWAT team come to his house? Like, that's just to be honest. And yes, this actually did happen. Um, According to that YouTuber, but it's just wild because they were alive and that's what happened. It's just wild. You think you shouldn't be live on a live stream and then people are like, oh yeah, let's call the FBI. Like, what, dude? You can't just call the FBI for no reason. Like, seriously, the FBI is for criminal reasons only. Like, unless somebody actually is kidnapping children, like, why are we gonna say that? But I mean, that was a Roblox YouTuber, and I mean, it's like, do we really now, believe that we got Roblox people going, oh yeah, like, it's just kind of dumb because it's like, why are the FBI gonna believe anything? Because then you just randomly, like, I'm not saying Creepcraft got arrested or anything. I'm just saying it did happen, and he did have the FBI appeared at his house over, some dumb thing. It's like, dude, the FBI is not to call on a YouTuber you don't like. Like, I'm sorry. Like, let's just say somebody probably just really didn't like Creecraft, so they're like, oh, let's call the FBI, and then you'll go to jail, and we don't have to hear from him ever again. Obviously, he didn't actually go to jail, but it's just like, it's just sad because he did do a video talking about it, and it's just like, why? Like, my question is, why would somebody do that, first of all? And second of all, like, why do you think that's a good idea to do when it's like people, they work so hard, for a YouTube channel, and and then there's another YouTuber that basically got framed, and they actually did end up going to jail over a SWAT team, and yeah, it worked, and yeah, now they're no longer on YouTube anymore because, I mean, it's just sad because like I said, the FBI is not to call on a YouTuber you despise, like. Like, I don't know why those people thought it was a good idea to go after people, and it's just stupid because it's like we got the FBI in case there was a real emergency, not to like make up some story like, yeah, Creepcraft is trying to like do this, that, and the other. It's like, no, you're not gonna. It's like, why lie to the FBI when they have a real job to do? Because they have to deal with threats, and then when you give the FBI a non-threatening person, like, you're just basically wasting their time for like no reason. Because these people, they work hard for their job. They're not here to go, oh, yeah, they're not. They're, I mean, the FBI is just, no. It's just it's just I just thought it was dumb when I saw it a while back. It was months ago when it happened. Um, and it wasn't with me. It was just with other YouTubers, and the trend was they were all Roblox YouTubers, and it's just, it's just there goes to show just how unfortunate this world's got come to that people. Yeah, I get it. Roblox isn't exactly the safest place anymore, and I feel like a lot of people they're gonna believe everybody, every man that plays Roblox, they're gonna be a predator when that's just not really how it is. It's just a shame. It's just that bad these days that that's just what people assume. It's a real shame, honestly. I mean that's just my guess of why somebody would go after YouTubers like Creekcraft and a few others. But yeah, this was a few months ago when this little thing happened. No, I haven't heard of Candy Pad. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really watch many candy YouTube channels. Like the main one I watch is Circus Candy, but that's the only one I've actually been subscribed to. I don't really get many candy recommendations. No, I didn't know it was an app. To be honest. Oh God. But yeah, that is my personal opinion on the FBI. Like, I feel like people shouldn't waste the FBI's time because, like, honestly, the way I see it, like those people a while back, a couple of months ago with Creekcraft and all the others, I feel like, wasting their time like that, it's, first of all, it's dumb and stupid, and second of all, like, unless there was a real, I feel like the FBI is for real emergencies, and why are we gonna try to get YouTubers arrested that do Roblox just because, everybody's under this assumption that, all dude Roblox YouTubers are Preds when that's just not exactly the truth. Now, sure, there are YouTubers on here that, yes, have been exposed for that kind of stuff, and it's just a scary world out there, I mean, it really is. I mean, it's scary enough that, you gotta be careful on YouTube, but that's just how bad it really is. I mean, it's just I've heard about that, and I was like, man, should I just quit or what? But obviously, I'm not gonna just quit because I don't. That's not what I mostly do. There's not really. I mean, nobody's gonna have a reason to go. Oh yeah, that person's bad because yeah. But yeah, it's just the point being. I feel like when you waste the FBI's time like that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, look, it's a YouTuber. I don't like this YouTuber. I'm gonna call the FBI on them." Like that's not really, great idea because here's the thing: the FBI they have to deal with real emergencies, and when you give them, a so-called fake emergency, then you're basically wasting their time in case there was a real emergency because they have other places to be. Like there could be. It's just my point being. I feel like it just was a bad idea when I was going on a few months ago, but it stopped. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it was mostly Roblox. It was actually all Roblox YouTubers, which is scary, really. And that's kind of why I don't do Roblox Live anymore because that's basically who was targeted, and it stopped. I mean, people are safe now, of course. I'm not saying you can't. It's just my point being so what colors should I use next? Um I just had to talk about that whole thing, in my opinion, but that would happen a while back, and that's just something I can't talk about. That's not. Oh yeah, when somebody says Christmas colors, I go right. What white's usually added, so that works. Definitely that definitely works. Oh God, should Just hang on. I'm gonna get these colors. I just gotta tie them. There we go. It's scary. I just had to talk about that because I mean it was a long time ago, but yes, it did actually happen. I know a lot of people probably heard of it, and yeah, that's kind of why. I'm not saying I'm gonna quit doing Roblox videos. I still do Roblox videos. It's just that kind of thing. Like you gotta be careful. Like you shouldn't really give for people a reason to just be like, oh yeah, bad person. Like it's just a shame, just a shame just how bad it's gotten. Roblox, for example. We all know Roblox. And I hate to say it this way, but I feel like Roblox eventually is just gonna get banned. And I hate to say it that way, but one of these days it's going to be banned worldwide. I'm having a feeling. I do use Picrew. I use it for drawing. So yeah, I know that. I know what that app is. My advice is just like be very careful. Like, don't try to be like, wow, I'm gonna be cool and everything. Cause those YouTubers did have a point when it happened. That being a YouTuber is actually is kind of a dangerous thing, in a way, because it's not always dangerous. It's just you gotta be very careful, kind of thing, because you don't know what people think of you. So I mean, obviously, most people. We're not gonna just try to be like, oh yeah, you're a bad person. Like, no. Most of the time, that does not end up happening. It's just I feel like I have a reason to like talk about that, and yeah, that did happen. Um, then we kind of just move on to a different conversation in this live stream. Honestly, the worst thing that's happened on this channel is mainly just hate comments, which usually, and I know people probably have noticed there's never any hate comments. So why are you talking about this? Honestly, the reason for that is I do actually do like, when I see a hate comment, I see it, I delete it. I don't really respond to it. Because really, if you just delete it, you got less of a problem of drama. Because if you got a fan and they see a hate comment, they're gonna say something and they're like, no, that's not true. Like, I don't feel like watching this dumb argument over, like, or debate over, something as stupid as your own content. Like, me personally, if I see a hate comment, I just delete it immediately, because, yeah, sure, everybody's gonna have their own opinion, and, I don't mind people having their own opinion. That's not my problem. Like, I don't have a problem with people having their own opinion. It's just sometimes sometimes people just go a little too far, and that's why I'd honestly just prefer to like if people have their own opinions, they have their own opinions. But yeah, I'd rather like when I see a hate comment, I'd rather just delete it immediately because it's nothing against the hate comment or anything. It's eventually somebody else is gonna see it, like a fan or just somebody who likes the content. They see that hate comment, and then there starts being drama in the chat. Like it always happens. I've noticed it always happens. It's a shame, really. Like it shouldn't be that bad, but I've seen that happen to the point where like a YouTuber tries to like break out the drama, and then the YouTuber ends up quitting because some people are just like they get to the point where it's just this rude war, and it's honestly it's just best for me to just delete a hate comment because it's like yeah sure and just like if somebody says something weird like that I don't like, I'm gonna delete it. Like I'm not gonna say anything because again if I were to say something about it, like yeah, drama, that's what starts, and that's why usually there might be those some days where I might have to like cancel a live stream, like if I'm in a bad mood or something like that. Because like if you have a bad mood, right, you're gonna come across negative, and then people are just gonna go, and then people have a reason to like talk about you on YouTube and make up stuff, and it's really honestly, it's just best to just like don't like. And honestly, yeah, eventually it will come to a point where eventually I might have to take a break from YouTube for a while. It's just right now it's not like that time. I'm just like making that point. Like, yeah, I mean, but there was a few YouTubers that have taken a break. But there was actually a YouTuber recently that stopped doing YouTube. But I mean, I can't really say I blame them, but then again, when I realized somebody was like talking about like some of the wrongdoings they did, and I'm gonna be honest, I agree with that person, but I'm not gonna obviously call that YouTuber person. I mean, they were a good person for. I mean, I'm not gonna say their content was bad. It's just there was a lot of like people who just didn't like them, and it was mainly because of a book they wrote that they had to delete that they did not realize. Um, and I feel like they should have done more research before writing that book. That's just me personally. I'm not gonna share the YouTuber's name or anything because I don't feel like starting an issue because there might be somebody here that completely supports that person, or there might be an issue going it's because they're a furry. Or they're gonna go, oh no, I think it's because they're a theory, and like no, that's not what it is. It's just I did disagree with a few things they did, and it like I feel like they shouldn't mention the fact. Yeah, it was Leo. I I don't know. It was just yeah, it was a shame they quit, but and I have nothing against them. I mean, I really like the masks. Like that was honestly the only reason why I stayed subscribed to them was their masks, but I will say some of their decisions weren't really exactly good. Um Yeah, I did too, but I mean, I will admit I can't say they were perfect because there was a few things I will say they've made but I don't get why they had to quit over an OC. Like the only problem I had with them was the book, and I didn't really know that it was bad until yeah, but somebody was saying they were bad because they could have um avoided it by not giving the character a certain hairstyle. And honestly, in my opinion, they had a fair point. Like, a hairstyle does not just belong to one race. Like, and I'm not saying this because, I'm saying this because, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. Any race can have a certain hairstyle. Like, if somebody likes having braids in their hair, like, if anybody knows Michaela Raines she had a hairstyle where she had the braids in her hair, like the really tight braids. So I mean, no, it's not just one race that can have those braids. Like I didn't really understand that whole situation. It was just kind of like yeah, so that's why they quit. Like it's just that's kind of what I kind of just don't agree with how people treated them over in OC. Like then again, yeah, sure he could have changed the LC. That's one thing, but it was just this whole dumb thing. I was just like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why people are going after them. I mean, yeah, sure, people make mistakes. I mean, and I will admit, like, but I don't get why people say they were oversharing. Okay, I get it because you can't exactly share everything on YouTube just for safety reasons. I mean, there was certain things I was like, yeah, why would you share this kind of thing? But it's like, yeah, I have nothing against the YouTuber. It's just like you can't exactly have those types of opinions towards people. Now, somebody's saying they need therapy. Yeah, they probably do. I mean, I'm not trying to like talk bad about the YouTuber that quit. It's not really. I mean, then again, yeah, it was just I was surprised. I was like, yeah, their content was really good. I mean, their masks were really good. I mean, but we can't control people's decisions. I mean, sadly, and they probably. I mean, it was a good decision. I mean, like I said, there were some things that, I mean, I can say I disagree, but then there's some things that you agree with. It's just usually how it is. But like the whole thing, like people saying they overshare. Honestly, there are people who have just a vent channel and they overshare. That's I mean, it's their channel. They are allowed to share what they want to share about their real life. So I just didn't like understand that part of it. I didn't really understand like the whole like OC thing. Like, oh yeah, the people don't like the OC. Like I get it, but like I mean, anybody could have had that hairstyle. A furry, anybody. I mean, it was a freaking persona. It was not a person, so I just didn't really get it. Now I'm sure there was some characters that had scars, and I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but yeah, venting can go too far. I feel like he could have like just gave like a brief summary instead of going all out kind of thing. So I had nothing against the YouTuber. I just felt like talking about it. Um, hello, Krill the Fox. Welcome. Anyways, what's another color scheme I should use? Um, hello. Ooh, purple and white. I haven't done purple and white before. That's a good color scheme. Um, hang on. Let me just get the bead tied on. But yeah, I feel like that was a good conversation. Like, being positive about somebody. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, sometimes people have flaws, and it's obvious. But I think people do have a point. Oversharing on YouTube it is dangerous. But I mean, again, it is their own channel, so that's usually how I think of it. Um, pink, green, and blue. Pink, green, and blue. I haven't done pink, green, and blue, so I can do that. Man, a lot of people like the color scheme pink and green. That's what seems to have been a trend lately. Um, I mean, I had to at least say that because it's like, I mean, yeah, there are things I just don't agree with certain YouTubers. I mean, there is another YouTuber that I really like. I don't think they're gonna comment it, but they just comment on random videos and stuff. Um, that just so have happened to just have posted a video just then, which is Scott Frenzel, which honestly is one of my heroes. To be honest, but I'm gonna be completely honest. There was a YouTuber that I really enjoyed that is just I mean, their husband's still doing their channel, but they unfortunately died. I am not going to go into detail about that because that was a very sensitive topic about how they died, and there's certain people here that are like, yeah, don't talk about that around me because, some people are just super sensitive about it because yeah, but it's just a shame because that YouTuber was actually a, I was a great fan of them. There were 29. I think that should give away exactly how maybe they died, but I'm not gonna say it because there's certain people that just can't handle that word, and it's not a word that can easily be said on YouTube. But yeah, their name was Michaela Rains, and they were the founder of Save a Fox. Um, and it was a few months ago. It was sometime in June. It was June 20th when they died. It was a hit hard through across the internet. Like they were it was sad, honestly. Like when you watch a channel and you go to a channel one day and you realize that's I'm gonna be honest, I still get tipped off about it. I still honestly cry about them. It's I mean, it's just hard to just like go on a channel and then you see that. I mean, especially since I had a friend who died the same way. I mean, it's my point being, some people are just more sensitive about it than others. Because yeah. Anyways, bye, Crow the Fox. It was just sad. I mean, if you think about it, people should not feel that way on the internet. They shouldn't feel like they can't, go on anymore. Oh, hello, Not Touch Grass. It's been quite some time since you came on here. It's been a few months now, actually. Been months, been a while. Honestly, I was actually not surprised if you honestly left eventually and then unsubscribed from the channel. Because I mean, I don't really do Blocks Fruits videos as often as I used to, and I probably should, but um my point being, I mean, it was honestly just a shame what happened to that YouTuber. Because, I mean, again, I was a big fan of them, and it's sad to just go onto a channel one day and you're like, oh yeah, let's watch their content, and, what you see is they passed. It's a shame, really. I mean, nobody should really be feeling that way after being bullied that bad, but, anyways, bye. I mean, honestly, my point being, it's a shame. I mean, just how the internet has gotten. It's a shame. Oh, have fun at your school party. I mean, it really is just a shame how the internet world has gotten, because it's gotten worse over the years. I mean, it's sad, really. I mean. But yeah, I'm just being honest. I mean, really, I should never have went on the channel. Like, it was a great channel. I mean, and it still is. They still make content, because their husband still makes the content for everybody. It's just, it's just not exactly the same anymore on the Save a Fox channel. Um, I feel like not a lot of people heard about her, and it's just like one day, people are gonna find out about her, and it's just, it's gonna be hard on some people, because there's some people that still probably watch their older videos, just started watching the channel, and then, to find out that later on, or just to find it out, people are probably like, wait, how are they that old? And then realize, it's a shame. That's why, like, if you are a YouTuber, that's why usually I think it's just, if you need a break, take a break. Don't think people, like, if people are gonna unsubscribe to you for not posting content, then are they really a true fan? Like, it, honestly, that's why I have this mentality. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, um, just as long as you enjoy what you do. Like, that's the great mindset to have as a YouTuber, and that's really the mindset you should have. And you shouldn't be like, oh yeah, everybody else is better than me kind of thing. It shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't, like, compare yourself to others. Like, it's best not to compare yourself to others. It's best not to go, oh yeah, that person's better than me, because it's like, yeah, and it's best not to take, hate comments to heart, because it's like, here's my thing, these people don't know who you are in real life. They don't know you. You know, all they know is what you do on YouTube. They don't know your life, and it just, honestly, if you need a break from YouTube, it's just, to be honest, it's just like, it's not really people's job to tell you what to do or what not to do. Cause it's just, honestly, it's just, shouldn't be to that point these days. But unfortunately it is, and it's just, pink, green, and blue. But yeah, I had to be honest about that. It it's it's sad. I mean, it's just sad at just how bad the internet world has gotten. I mean, I feel like not just one YouTuber, has quit, but it's just honestly it is rare for a popular YouTuber to quit. That's for sure. Um, but I feel like a lot of small creators they end up quitting because they just are like, yeah, I'm gonna give up. They don't. They. I mean, it's like I feel like people should just be a lot nicer to people and say, wow, I don't like this content. Like, if you don't like the content, then don't comment. Because, like, if you comment on the content, then guess what? It's gonna be. YouTube is gonna take it like you've liked the content and everything. Um, like, if it's better to just comment on stuff you like, because if you comment on stuff you like, then you'll get more videos from the things you like than things you don't like. It's the truth. I don't really. I mean, it's nothing against people having their opinions or anything. So yeah. Oh, hello, Inherited Hopes. Welcome. But honestly, I never really get like why people are gonna ask a YouTuber like where are they from, because there's some YouTubers they're not comfortable sharing that. Like they might just say I'm from the US or something. They're not gonna give you a state. I can do black and white. Yeah, I can do black and white. Um might just write that down to be honest. I don't really have a lot of like black and white, but I can do black and white, yes. Um that also gives me a excuse to remake a puppet that is black and white. To be honest. Um, but honestly, I do feel like there are certain things you should share on YouTube, and then there's certain things you shouldn't. But yeah. Oh, okay. Bye. Just my opinion. I mean, there's yeah. Anyways, I'm almost done with this one. Here's another one made. There we go. I'm gonna do black and white next. Um, I can't really do black and white that easily, to be honest. Oh, hello, welcome to the live stream. Anyways, what color do you think I should do? I can do purple. What's another color you want to add to that? Because it has to be, like, 2 colors at least. Purple and what other color? Oh, purple and green? That's a good color scheme. I'll do purple and green. Oh, God. It's a lot of colors. I have a lot of bead strings for this week. This is going to be another one of those weeks where I have, like, a lot of bead strings. So let's do purple and green. Let me just think of something to talk about, be honest. Honestly, there was a YouTuber that, honestly recently made a new, Christmas song. And it was sometime this month. Scott Frenzel, he made a new Christmas song called, Reindeer Games. Which, it was honestly a really good song, honestly. So yeah, they make really good music. Why don't you check them out? Honestly, I think they're pretty new, because that was the 8th song they made. So that's pretty fair, to be honest. And this is going to be the last bead string I'm gonna do, but yeah. Honestly, I'm probably not going to get the, YouTube, 2025 recap, because, I have, auto delete on, so that means I'm not going to get that. I do have Rainbow Loom. I do have the rubber bands. Eventually, once I run out of beads, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, or having to do, to be honest, because I have plenty of those colors. To be honest. Yeah. Eventually, but not really right now, because, yeah, honestly. Because honestly, I have plenty of beads still, honestly. Just keep going with this series. It's pretty good, to be fair. But I do have rubber bands for rainbow loom things. I don't really do much of that, but yeah. Looks more yellow-ish. Looks more yellow with this color scheme. Let's do this green. Looks more green. And that still looks close. It doesn't like. Let's go. I mean, it looks yellow on the other side, but yeah. It's been an hour. That's pretty good. Honestly, I honestly do the bead strings because, this helps me with, like, the color schemes of the new dragon puppets, so. But honestly, it's definitely helpful when I've been doing these, because it keeps the puppets going, it keeps me able to make new ones and stuff. Well, that's honestly pretty fair, to be honest. I mean, I've never played Animal Crossings, but I can understand why you would play it for that long. Honestly, have you ever heard of Animal Jam? That's another game that's I mean, I wouldn't say similar. I don't know if I want to say similar. It's probably not similar, but there is a game called that's technically purple, right? It's kind of similar, but not exactly. Probably a game I can play for hours is probably honestly either Adopt Me or I've played games for hours before. To be honest. Oh dang, that's honestly unfortunate. I guess some games they don't really load well on certain devices, and then some games download better than others. So I mean, I get it. Um, Honestly, once I downloaded Wildcraft, and like it's been working fine, and then it stopped, and then I wasn't able to open it, and I had to like undownload it for a while, and then I guess it suddenly started working again. So sometimes it could be like an update issue too. Um, Honestly, I have a Android phone, but I've never tried to download, but I don't have a tablet, so I wouldn't know how that works. Um, Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe there's a ghost trying to come in. I don't know. So here's another bead string color scheme. Ignore how this looks green as a yellow green, technically. In technical circumstances, it's a yellow green. I have a lot of bead strings. That was actually the last one I'm gonna do for today, so. Oh, interesting. Um, Honestly, pretty soon, I'll be able to finish my project for my series project, but right now I'm unable to do that. So I'm about to show all the bead strings for today's live stream. So we got this color scheme. We got this color scheme. A lot of people apparently like purple in this set. And we got the pink and purple one. Then we got green and purple, blue and green, purple and white, and the Christmas colors. Oh dang, that's unfortunate. Poor cat. So that's about 7. That's 7 bead strings. But also means because I have to do a black and white one too. That also means that I will have to do. There's gonna be one day where I get to make 2 puppets, which is pretty exciting. Oh dang, that's unfortunate. Honestly, fair enough. There's some people that just get mad about that, like they lose their game and they get mad because they get distracted and lose their game. Like, why are you gonna lash out at somebody for that? It's like you could just play it again. It's just a game, you know. On this side around, there was no orange, but there was a lot of purple. There was a lot of blue. There was actually no sponsors this week, so that's unfortunate. At least 4 of the puppets. So yeah, we got all these, and then after I'm done with the live stream, I will be showcasing all these, and then I'll be showing this week's new puppets. I mean, the only one I haven't shown on live stream, Bead just fell on the floor. The one I haven't shown yet is this one during a live stream, and I mean, it kind of makes sense to show it at the very ending. So yeah, this is the last one. But that's the last newest puppet. So yeah. So anyways, since the bead strings are over, let me put my beads away. Makes sense to just put them away during a live stream, right? Fair enough. Okay, now that everything's been put away. Okay, just kind of gotta put everything away, I guess. I just left a piece of string. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna show what my project looks like, so. Yeah, they did just join. Obviously, the bird's not glued in yet. But, this is what the project looks like so far. We're gonna get all the way up close here. There's like a bunch of rocks here. Looks really detailed. It's basically foxnet of some sort, but yeah, it's my project. We got all the rocks. You got moss. Dried moss, obviously. So yeah, that's what the project looks like so far. Honestly, after this live stream, there will be 2 shorts coming. So, one's gonna be the bead strings, and then the other one's gonna be all the new puppets for the past week. But before I end the live stream, I am going to show all the bead string color schemes. then we have to do black and white too. So that means there's gonna be one day where I get to make 2 puppets. So yeah. Fair enough. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed today's live stream. Yep. Black and white. I wrote it down. I didn't really have enough black beads, that's why I didn't do it. I mean, I have plenty of white beads still, but I don't really have enough black beads. So usually whenever somebody adds black, I usually just write it down. So yeah. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for your understanding. Anyways, Harmony Blazinski, over and out. Goodbye. Wait, I have to do the top commenters. By the way, I almost forgot to do that again. David Awards 3533 at number 1, Camille Ventures at number 2, Kayla Howard dash X7Z at number 3. Number 4 is Silly Snoot Plays Roblox. Number 5 is B. Number 6 is Not Touch Grass. Number 7 is Inherited Hopes. And number 8 is Jason Forsaken dash Kiki Mama. There we go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyways, Harmony Blazinski, over and out. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't like saying that number.